close this rivalry is. The most intense rivalry in the NBA, maybe in all of sports. And in the ultimate Game 7 to see who will face Indiana in the Eastern Conference Finals.
They've been doubling Alonzo Mourning, so let's see if they double and how quickly he either gets going or gets a shot. Mourning.
Baseline right around Ewing. Johnson came to help, but was of no help as the bigger Mourning put it in with an impressive drive to open the game.
Beautiful back cut.
Latrell Spreewell gets Ewing, who puts it in, and Larry Johnson initiated the whole sequence. Ewing attacking, 2 to shoot. Spreewell got it away and hit.
New York off to the razor-sharp start here, taking the crowd out, putting them back in their seats. Oh, Ewing.
Mourning once again blows by Patrick Ewing. Larry Johnson penetrates. Charlie Ward for 3. Alonzo Mourning beat Ewing to the ball. Hardaway pull up.
First opportunity for Allen Houston. 3 minutes into the game. Too late.
Missed the baseline shot. Marley's been all over him defending in this series. Hardaway got a step and scored over Charlie Ward. Back-to-back buckets by Hardaway put Miami back in front. Spreewell guarded by Mashburn.
But, you know, it's a 2-point ball game, and there are going to be big swings on the scoreboard, and it's a team, again, that plays through their stars that's going to win this game this afternoon.
Beautiful pass, Hardaway.
Brown missed the shot, put in by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning looking tough early with a half-dozen points and hitting the boards, too. The ball comes to Larry Johnson, who airballs a 3.
P.J. Brown, terrific rotation defensively. No solid look for Larry Johnson.
Marley back to Mourning, who was right under the basket, and even though Ewing gave him a pretty good bump, when he catches there, forget about it. Ward misses a 3, and on the floor, picked up by Mourning.
Great screen by Mashburn.
And a nice pass, Marley to Mourning, who took the hit and put it in. With 3 to shoot, Hardaway. Mourning follows, no good. Got it again, up and in. Alonzo Mourning, determined offensive board work.
Sad moments here in the first quarter for Patrick Ewing.
Hardaway swipes it from Houston. Here's Weatherspoon again. Rejected by Canby. Spreewell. Pull-up shot is good. Latrell Spreewell. Mourning's first break.
Spreewell, explosive flash to the ball. Keep Mourning in the hole.
And 1 for Latrell Spreewell.
That never would have happened if the league's leading shot blocker had been out there instead of sitting on the bench.
Carter. Anthony Carter bricks a shot. Yes, we're in the drought.
Pray for rain. Where's the twitch?
Allen Houston with his first bucket of the game. And New York has closed within 2.
Carter trying to beat him with penetration.
Wild, erratic, flailing.
Here's Spreewell. Pulls up and scores to tie the game at 29. Everybody that's surprised raised their hand.
Pat Riley says timeout. I've seen enough of this.
Spreewell for 3. Latrell Spreewell was 16 points, and New York is up 1.
A lot of dribbling.
All by Chris Childs, who now puts up the shot. And it was a bad-looking shot. Marley with the outlet to Carter. He has Mashburn.
Nice.
Blocked by Spreewell. And then put back in by Carter. Or was it? No, it was Mashburn. Got it back. Mashburn got the bucket.
What his defensive play.
That was.
Charles Spreewell looked like an easy layup. Should have been a dunk. Spreewell from nowhere.
Well, that is the energy that Mourning had, and Spreewell has gotten it back, and he is relentless attacking.
Nice ball fake. Got Mashburn off the floor and put in his 18th point. What a quarter Latrell Spreewell is having in this second quarter. He has 12 points.
Yeah, 12 in the quarter, and, you know, he's a streaky player, and he's on one of those big offensive rolls.
Beautiful. You got 4 guys handling the ball. Bang, 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 swing it around, slam dunk.
Charlie Ward gets a screen from Ewing, who rolls wide open to the bucket and scores.
Outstanding execution. Charlie Ward.
Pat Riley senses his team is flattening out emotionally, and that's why he called it. Once these guys to remain aggressive, Ewing slaps that one away.
Mashburn off a screen. Spreewell catches up to him. Here's Mourning. And now Marley finds the open man Hardaway for three. Mourning, a screen for Hardaway. Marley for three. Miami starting to get the three-point attack working in this quarter. Houston for three. Ewing lost it on the way up, taken by Hardaway, who stripped it out of his hand.
What has happened to Ewing's hands?
Brown and one.
Pushing the back by the undersized Larry Johnson.
Houston dishing to Johnson, blocked by Mourning.
You got Mourning and P.J. Brown who can run against Ewing and Larry Johnson. You got Mashburn who can run, Marley who can run, but the point guard can't deliver.
Larry Johnson called for a foul and is just about, yes, is teed up.
And now Larry Johnson throwing Charlie Ward out of the way.
Real hot with Charlie Ward saying, I know what I'm doing. And Charlie said, hey, you need to simmer down. We need you. This game is a long way from done.
Now he's got a bad foot, and this foul called on Larry Johnson on the reception of the ball. And then he just goes and gets right in the face of referee Dan Crawford, who will have none of it.
So now Mourning on the personal foul will go to the free throw line as Charlie Ward tries to restrain LJ.
Spreewell each and every time for Van Gundy.
Penetrates, kicks it out to Childs for three. Big shot. Chris Childs, a three-pointer. Spreewell against Mashburn. Drives baseline. Brown helps out. Here's Houston for three. No good. Hardaway. 6 seconds left in the quarter. Hardaway penetrates, finds Brown. He got it. It's one of the greatest rivalries in all of professional sports, and in Game 7, we start the fourth quarter tied.
And here's a guy that's got to step up for Miami. Mashburn, and he squeezes one off. Good quick move on the baseline by Larry Johnson.
Spreewell beat the shot clock, couldn't hit. Long rebound. Hardaway still out there for Pat Riley. Finds Mourning for the jam. Tim Hardaway with his head up. Throws it three-quarter length of the court. And Mourning throws it down.
Houston.
Blocked by Zoe. Another rejection by the Defensive Player of the Year. And then fumbled away by Carter, who just comes in the game. Childs is fouled and one.
The sense of desperation in this series. You fall a couple of points behind, you just come right back and take the lead again. But with Alonzo Mourning coming out of nowhere, Allen Houston can't deliver off that bad left ankle.
Mourning being fronted by Thomas, pounds it home, and one.
Nice pass.
Canby as replacement, blocked by Mourning. Another one by Alonzo Mourning. He has 5 blocked shots.
Mourning will not let this go. He is going to come from nowhere and get on top of that shot.
Childs hounding Hardaway, if nothing else, taking time off the shot clock. Hardaway left open, though. They forgot about him, and he hits one. He'd been really struggling with his shot, and they forgot about him, and he put it home. Mashburn bulls his way in and misses a wild shot. Bodies everywhere. Mashburn still not down court. It's an advantage for the Knicks, 5-on-4. Now Mashburn recovers. Ewing.
That's all you need right there. Somebody to help you out. You got a 4-3-point game. They're trying to go pick and roll so they can get a shot for
Tim Hardaway with a three-pointer. Bad shooting stretch or not, Hardaway, fearless, delivers a three.
Plenty of time for the New York Knicks, and they're coming inside to Ewing.
And Ewing with a jam as Alonzo Mourning, for some reason, gambled and went over the top, leaving Ewing a clear path to the bucket. 12.4 seconds, Marley to inbound.
The strategy shouldn't change for Miami. Alonzo Mourning comes and gets it.
And he flashes it to Mashburn. Mashburn gives it up to Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon's shot, no good. Tapped. Marley makes a stab, can't get it, and Spreewell with the ball calls timeout. Of all the players on the court, the last one you would guess to take a shot would be Clarence Weatherspoon. Ward to Childs, and that's it. For the third straight season, New York has eliminated Miami in a deciding game.